What's up, y'all? I'm your boy Q. This is your... Oh, shit.
Who the fuck this nigga is? Where's he, man? Who the fuck is him? That's your boy Q. I'm your boy D. We back at the DQ series.
I was on the hiatus. I was on the hiatus. You know what I'm saying? But I'm back like I never left. Not that you can tell from all the goddamn videos.
I need a shot for that.
Yes, man. And this is the DQ series.
Spice Girl.
You're kidding.
Rihanna's more of a hit maker than like an album.
I'm gonna give it to Kalani because she has the hair, the body, the tattoos.
Rihanna was a hit maker through like the 2005 through 2015 period.
You can't believe I'm like, oh shit! Like, I'm your boy Q. This is your boy.
We back, baby.
We back, man, and we got another versus. We going it back. We throwing it back, man. So we got another versus for y'all. You gonna tell them who it is?
We want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas when this video is being made.
Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. For sure.
Facts. What he said. We wanted to definitely wish y'all a Merry Christmas, and we wanted to end the year with a good versus. Check out that I Want to Dance with Somebody Whitney Houston movie, and Mariah Carey is always popular and really relevant around this time. She always and will be that bitch. With that being said, we got Whitney Houston versus Mariah Carey.
So so y'all go ahead before we even get started and pick your sides in the comments. And you know this first category is not really much debating to do.
Nope.
We just gonna lay them facts out. So we gonna kick it off with sales.
Facts. Sales gonna go to Mariah Carey. Y'all know how it go. Pop it on the screen. Pause it. Look at it. Read, debate. Do what you want to do. Yep. Mariah Carey has her beat, but in Whitney Houston's defense, she made way less projects. Yes,
Whitney Houston has like 7 albums. Mariah Carey has like 17. So
calm down, nigga. She got some. Point blank, she wins the sales.
She wins the sales, though.
Get that to my girl.
She wins the sales.
Next category.
And you know just what I need. I don't want a lot for Christmas. It's come. Let earth receive. Carried me through desperation. Being last on your list, but I need a lover to give me. We said we needed space, but all we found.
Okay, awards.
Yes, we coming right back at y'all with awards. And just like the first category, this is not much debating. You know what I'm saying? The facts are the facts. And Whitney Houston has more awards. But not only just more awards than Mariah Carey.
Not only.
She is the most awarded woman in music history.
And that's a fact, bitch.
And that is a fact. I do want to go on and correct myself because in our very, very first video, you will find me contradicting myself saying that it was Beyonce. It was, in fact, not Beyonce. Beyonce is 2.
According to the Beehive, Beyonce's fucking everything, number 1.
I'd say Beyonce was the first person on Mars, if the Beehive. Too.
Yeah, according to them.
Let me shut up. I love y'all. But, you know, Beyonce is number 2 only to Whitney Houston.
She's the most awarded female artist ever.
Yes. And, so my argument in that video is still valid. It's just, you know, Whitney Houston is actually the number 1 awarded female.
Most definitely. And so 1-1 right there.
like a distant star, I'm wishing on tonight. Baby, this time, whatever you want from me. We up in your house and I'm up in your car, but you in LA and I'm out at your. Sometimes it's wrong, and some just like the cat on commercial life. Really gotta get. And said you took your time, you didn't think to call, and now it's only fair.
And let's go into longevity.
Mm-hmm. This is a good one. This is going to be a good debate right here.
So, okay, pretty much like this. Mariah and Whitney, like, let's talk about longevity of the person and the music. I'm going to be simple. The longevity of Mariah Carey as a person is forever, infinity to beyond.
Yes, and then a little bit more.
And more. Why? Because of now. Yeah. Christmas and shit.
Yeah, she's a myth now.
Now.
She's like Jack Frost.
Your granddaughter's granddaughter gonna play that song around this time.
Jack Frost,
longevity.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Simple.
Mariah Carey.
And then on top of that, I feel like Mariah Carey's music, okay, I feel like it evolved more from a versatility point of view to give a chance for more listeners to listen down the road. Because Mariah Carey is kind of more two-lane with a lot of her music. And of course, a little Christmas album. That shit don't count. Everybody make a Christmas album when they ain't got no content to make. So shit, let me
Chris
just...
Brown got two.
Yeah, so joy to the world, ho, 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 when you ain't got shit to make. So that shit don't count. But I feel like Mariah Carey's catalog has a different variety for the newer generations to get into down the line. Not saying Whitney Houston's catalog isn't phenomenal, like, or really good. But I just feel like that gives Mariah the edge there for her as a person and her for like her music, bro.
I think the only edge that Mariah has in longevity is Christmas time. But just like Mariah Carey has Christmas, I am a believer in death makes you immortal. And Whitney Houston has been dearly departed for quite some time now.
Kids believe in Santa Claus. Don't make this shit real.
You know, it's just like, get that shit out of here, man. It's like, it's Whitney and Whitney's voice and who she was and how she handled herself and carried herself, even when she wasn't handling and carrying herself in the best way, became iconic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to laugh at crack is whack, but crack is whack.
Facts though. Dare to be different.
What's the point is, no, I think as far as longevity goes, Whitney Houston have gave us some memes. You know, she gives us excellent music. She is someone
she making
that
album covers, nigga.
Yeah,
that's not
that
her.
Everyone wants to be. You know, I would like to give longevity to Whitney, but I do feel like being able to resurface every holiday for the next ever is a slight edge. So, you know, I will hand this to Mariah.
You heard that? He said it. I don't have to say anything. 2-1. My bitch. Let's
2-1.
go. I'm sorry. My baby. Let's go.
Yes. We're gonna do catalog.
Yeah, before we do catalog, let's get 5 more. Right.
Oh yes. Check out this next 5. Yeah.
And I feel like I wanna go home. Things and prepare to fly for you to be all of my business. It's just ridiculous. Getting now every time I see you in this world, but he's all the man that I. It isn't right to stay together. I feel it all again. On the floor.
now we back with it, guys. And we are gonna discuss catalog, which I touched on this a little bit in the beginning, and I'm gonna touch on it a little bit again because I said what I said. And it's Whitney Houston has sold 30 million albums less than Mariah Carey, while making about 7 to 10 albums less than Mariah Carey. That says a lot. That says a lot. That catalog is extensive. When you can split up, what is it? 100 million, 130 million.
Yeah.
When you can split up 130 million sales between 7 albums.
Yeah.
You are that. You the queen.
I mean, okay, if we're gonna go back on old points, I could just go simply and say like, oh, the versatility of Mariah Carey makes her catalog better, because when you can give me more than one vibe, because I mean, let's be real, like with Whitney Houston's catalog, I mean, I feel like, you know me, I feel like her best album was her first album.
Yes.
And then they saw like on her first album, like, hey, we can go pop, let's try to pop, and that was her. You know, where the one she's covered, like, what is it, Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody, that one, it was really popish, but they hit on it, you know what I'm saying? Right. And it's kind of more two-lane for me, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, like, with Mariah Carey's catalog, the versatility is crazy because you get real romantic and, like, more lovey-dovey music with albums with Daydream and her debut album Mariah, but you get like complete albums that's really like every type of Mariah Carey with Butterfly, and then you get like kind of pop reggae early 2000s with your favorite Emancipation of Mimi. Like, you know, and you know they had the perfect production with Jermaine Dupri, Kanye West. They had like great production. So right there, that's 3 different albums where I got 3 different types. Really, and then you can go trash with glitter. Like you're saying, you can get 4 different types of shit with Mariah Carey, like multiple. With Whitney Houston, what we got? Kind of popping R&B, like
popping R&B. That's all you need when you're Whitney. When your voice is that amazing, and that you can take a country song, I Will Always Love You, written by Queen Dolly Parton.
I mean, it's not the hardest song in the rumor has it she wrote that and Jolene in the same day in like 30 minutes. So it's not like the lyrics blow me away.
You know what? We're not even going. We're not going. What we're not going to do here? What we're not going to do is discredit goddamn Dolly Parton.
Oh, yeah.
Because if she wrote that, if she wrote both of those songs in 30 minutes, that speaks on the greatness of Dolly Parton, not the depth of the lyrics. Okay?
I won't take that away, but it can't be that deep.
My OG argument wasn't even that like the song was that deep. Is that Whitney sang it that good.
Okay, I will say that's true.
She sang
she
it
made
that
that
good
song that
to the
much
point
better.
that people don't even know
that she wrote that.
She wrote that.
I'll give you that.
Even Dolly Parton went on to say the best thing that ever happened to her is Whitney Houston singing that song.
I saw an interview. That's dope.
Yeah, that's a bag. She gave that lady a bag.
I'm not lying. Like I feel like that is a great point, and that's good for her. And that's one thing on her that I'm gonna bring up in the next category. But
so you're not budging on catalog. You think Mariah has the better catalog?
I'm gonna say that for the versatility's sake, that it goes to Mariah Carey, and the fact that you're saying she does less with more, you know I'm a big fan of that, so I'm not going to take that away from this argument. Even though I feel for Mariah, she wins. Y'all let us know down below what y'all know, but we're going to give it to Whitney for the sake of us having a final battle. And that final battle is...
For the sake that I was right.
Fuck that. Talent finna prove who's better.
Talent is definitely finna prove who's better.
So that's 5th category.
So let's go ahead and enter this 5th category.
You know what I'm finna say, and I'm finna eat. No matter how you can prove it to her as a person or an artist, as just a singer, it's gonna fall in Mariah's lap.
The thing is, Whitney's voice. I tell you what, the duet. Let's bring up the duet.
Man, they song only sings when you believe.
Like, when you believe.
Listen to that song and you will tell who's a better singer.
You can tell who's a better singer.
It's not even close.
Hands down.
Look, Mariah. Okay, on my point of talent, Mariah can reach higher highs. Like, my perfect example is one of my favorite songs is Whenever You Call. She's kind of like so low level and medium through the whole song. And you're just waiting for the whole song for her to get to like those final 20 seconds when she hits her high notes and goes crazy. You'll go through 4 minutes of that just to get to that. You know what I'm saying? She has certain places that she can take you that Whitney kind of can't.
As far as octave range and hitting high notes, you are absolutely right. Yeah. But Whitney can take you another place with her vocal and with her vocal control and her vocal ability. And by that, I mean Whitney will hit certain runs and sing certain notes a certain way that makes you just go, You know what I'm saying? When you're listening to I Have Nothing and you get to that part where it says, I have nothing. Nothing. The run. I can't do it because I'm not Whitney. But you know who can do it? Whitney. Whitney could do it. And it's runs and notes like that. And I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. I ain't mean to butcher that lady song. But it's runs and notes like that makes you feel Whitney.
See, I can't really debate the fact on versatility because I do feel when it comes to just singing, when it comes to different styles and versatility of singing, Whitney has the edge. But I do feel like her high highs is way more worth the listen than her versatility, I guess, because Mariah highs are so different. One thing I can't debate too is movies. She could have made more songs, but she made iconic black movies, and Mariah was only in one really iconic black movie. So
yeah. Anybody could have played that
role. She killed it, though.
They could have put a fucking pine cone. They could have put a pine cone in Precious, and nobody would have noticed the goddamn difference.
And another point is Mariah Carey wrote her music. She wrote more than 50% of her catalog. Whitney was just I'm not...
Who cares about who writes, though? Don't nobody care about writers? Don't nobody give a damn about writers?
We don't care, but if we're going to point out
got a goddamn plaque. Don't nobody care about writers, man. If we want to hear the singers, we want to hear singers. We want to hear the singers.
But in the sake of this argument, Mariah being a better writer helps her in the talent. Yeah, Whitney may have the acting, but Mariah proved that, hey, I can perform at an Oscar-worthy stage in an Oscar-worthy script. So she said, hey, I can do it. You can do it too. But what Mariah did do was make a more versatile catalog and be able to have high highs. That's like Steph Curry shooting the three.
But Whitney is also she was also a pilot. She could fly planes. I'm lying. I just wanted to eat.
Anyways, that don't matter. But
it's not true. I wanted the edge. I felt like he was getting the best of me.
Talent's gonna be close. I'm gonna give it to Mariah. He's gonna give it to Whitney.
Y'all make sure y'all go down in the comments and you let us know who won this whole thing. We done made it to the end. So y'all make sure y'all let us know who won. Please go to the comments, but don't step away yet. We got the final 5 for you.
These are the best 5. So the ones that waited, you got the best.
You got the best 5. So y'all check that out and go to the comments.
Don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt inside your heart. You don't have to be afraid of. Take away my dignity because had I am mad. No, trust the feeling. How will I know? Be a part of me. I'm part of you indefinitely. Somebody who loves me. Oh, there's somebody. Baby, I'm so into you. We'll always love you. Left, I lost a part of me. It's still
All right, y'all. Peace, love, blessings.
Merry
May the
Christmas.
best of this year be the worst of your next year.
A lot of new segments coming in 2023. Y'all be
definitely
ready.
Yeah, definitely.